mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings. I wonder, who are you? Why do you stand tall? Where you get wisdom from? Are you really this strong? Ralph the Wise over here, Ralph the Wise over there. Atlas family affair, interfere if you dare. We don't battle with flesh, we fight demons oppressed by life over death. Off the record like broken up ciphers, black mirrors, reflectors of lies. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They wonder why point out all the wrongs, why shine in the darkest halls. Why silence these evil calls? How dare you lift us up when we fall? We don't battle with flesh, we fight demons oppressed by life over death. Off the record like broken up ciphers, black mirrors, reflectors of lies. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. We face pretenders, fake co-creators, self-made destroyers. No more feeding on us, no longer getting my trust. Love in my veins like blood, none left for you demons, I'm done. Try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons, we're fighting demons. We're fighting demons, we're fighting demons. Feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They wonder, why point out all the wrongs? Why shine in the darkest halls? Why silence these evil calls? How dare you lift us up when we fall? We face pretenders, fake co-creators, self-made destroyers. No more feeding on us, no longer getting my trust. Love in my veins like blood, none left for you demons, I'm done. They wonder, who are you? Why do you stand tall? Where you get wisdom from? Are you really this strong? Ralph the Wise over here, Ralph the Wise over there. Atlas family affair, interfere if you dare. We don't battle with flesh, we fight demons oppressed by life over death. Off the record like broken up ciphers, black mirrors, reflectors of lies. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They wonder why point out all the wrongs, why shine in the darkest halls. Why silence these evil calls? How dare you lift us up when we fall? We don't battle with flesh, we fight demons oppressed by life over death. All off the record like broken up ciphers, black mirrors with vectors of lies. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons. We face pretenders, fake co-creators, self-made destroyers. No more feeding on us, no longer getting my trust. Love in my veins like blood, none left for you demons, I'm done. They try feeding on us, feeding on us. We're fighting demons, we're fighting demons. We're fighting demons, we're fighting demons. Feeding on us, feeding on us.
When I tell y'all there's nothing new under the sun, I mean, there is nothing new under the sun. I mean, when I say that, people will try the same tactics over and over again, right? And once you realize what's really taking place, a wise man can't get fooled again, right? So as we sit and we watch, and this is why, the age of disclosure is so important right now. We're going through a full disclosure event. This is a global event. It's not just happening on TikTok, YouTube, on social media platforms. This is not something that's happening in the metaverse. This is something that's happening in real life. This Aquarius sky, understanding these satanic ideologies, how they push the negative agenda alliance, the power elites, the chakra systems, how we're connected to the earth and how people manipulate different variations of things, breeding programs, trafficking, Sumerian invasion, Egyptian mythology, all of these things is connected. All of it. And when people try to give people clarity, to have a level of understanding, to watch out for these tactics, to not be manipulated from these variations of things, right? And they try to tell you that MK Ultra is not real. Remember, I keep on reminding y'all that MK Ultra can only affect those who are already in a low vibrational frequency. So if you're suffering from sadness, depression, all of these low vibrational things, you can be controlled. Why? Because it's like, think about it like this. Two different people can go out on the same day and it can be raining. If one of them is in a happy mood, they're going to see that rain as something good. If one of them is in a shitty mood, that rain is going to be something bad off of their perception of life based off of their feelings and emotions. So, however you're looking at this is where you see that misery truly loves company. Misery loves company so much that misery will try to put something together just to break it apart. That's how bad misery loves company. Misery loves company so bad that misery will try to put something together, pretend to be putting something together so they can tear it apart. That's how bad misery loves company. You know, when you have friends, girlfriends, for instance, right? If they're going through a breakup, they'll look for their friend to go through a breakup too, so they can, girl, we can do this together. We're gonna get back out there together. They look for that. It's trauma bonding. It's trauma bonding. And some people are stuck in this trauma bonding agenda so tough, right? That they don't even see what they're doing and they don't want to change. They don't want to change, so they start attacking people around them, so on and so forth. And you watch this, repeat it, repeat it, right? No matter how much we try to, give people insight, give people clarity on things, right? It's the same thing. It repeats. It repeats. You know, some people just want to fight. They don't care who they fight. They just want to fight. They have no alliance, no allegiance, no loyalty to nothing but the fight. That's it. And they'll find other groups that want to do the same thing. They'll bait other people in just to set it up for the fight, you know? And it's funny because I literally sat backstage during Maggie's live. I sat backstage and she wouldn't let me back up on a panel again. Why? Why? If this wasn't the setup, if this wasn't the plot, if this wasn't the why I sat backstage until you ended the live and you act like you didn't see me there. This is why I say like this is not real. Like YouTube is not real. The people that you see, they create these realities for YouTube and they try to, act like it's not real. It's not real, you know? All of this weird ass, oh, I was, hey, I'm flirting with you. You're flirting with me for your live. You're doing this for your live stream. You're doing this for the image of. You're doing this for the it's weird. I said that in the Discord a year ago. I'll say it now. It's all weird. It's all weird. It's not, oh, let me try to make it seem like he's not in touch with reality and he don't know what this. I completely know what it is. I have no problem with social interacting. I don't have missed social cues or anything like that. In the real world, I have no problem socializing and getting along with people and all of that good stuff. So why do, certain content creators on here try to paint the picture out the way they want to paint the picture, you know? Make it seem like throwing all these accusations out there about you. They can say this about you, say that about you. Oh, we're joking, we're joking, we're joking. You know, try to coerce you to come up in the panel. Get your ass up here. Get your ass up here. Don't be sitting down there. Get your ass up here. And then as soon as you try to join in on the fun, they try, because you ain't gonna be talking about me. You just sat up here and talked about me for 20 minutes. And you can go all the way back to yesterday. I tried to hold my tongue yesterday, right? Why? Because I seen the manipulation already. I seen the manipulative already. I seen it. Why would I fall for it if we're the ones pointing it out to other people? If we're the ones pointing it out to other people, how do you expect me to fall for it? I'm pointing it out to other people that these are the different variations of games that they play. From the AI agenda to what they call soft kill agenda, as they say. It's a soft kill. They coerce you in, like make it seem like they're playing to your favor. Then it's always, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Help me understand what's going. Are you serious? Are you serious? Just listen to this. Just listen to this. I'm going to play this. You guys listen. I'm telling you, it's so crazy. This world
The
is
full disclosure event of the global awakening is referring to the highest level of extraterrestrial interdimensional disclosure to Earthlings that reveal the most detailed scenarios of our true hidden extraterrestrial human galactic history and not the manipulated lies of the NAA version of our conduct deception strategy and rewritten history used to control the mainstream historical records to enslave the human population since the Sumerian Egypt invasion. Humans would be briefed beyond just knowing about the existence of the invading extraterrestrial races, crafts, and cooperative agreements that were made with earthly world governments. Additionally, humans would be re-educated to know about NAA groups, secret space programs, human trafficking, mind control, transhumanism and AI agendas, soft kill agendas, eugenics, DNA, and genetic manipulation programs on planet and off planet, as well as how Earth, human beings, and the planetary resources and engineered technologies are used as barter to trade with a variety of off-planet civilizations.
and I only like try to help, right? As far as helping people understand what it is that's going on, so on and so forth. That's it. I think, we owe it all to each other to just try to help. They say if you know something, say something, right? And that's all we can do. We know something, say something, right? But we watch these different variations, especially like when you're on social media platforms, right? You gotta watch this, practice cognitive different distances. This is like child's play, really, because
Cognitive dissonance.
I feel like all this happened already
Cognitive
before.
dissonance is the uncomfortable tension that exists when holding two conflicting thoughts in the mind at the same time, or it is the tension that exists between the actions of the mind going against the actions of the heart, or going against what we know to be true. It is the state of incoherence or inconsistency within our thinking.
And don't want to cooperate today.
Thinking, when conflicting thoughts surface into the mind and cannot be reconciled, clarified, or neutralized. The controllers use sophisticated global mind control agendas and psychological warfare to intentionally target the masses in which to weaponize their personal belief systems to reject truth and accept lies through their own mental state of cognitive dissonance. The inconsistency between what people believe and how they behave motivates them to engage in actions that will help minimize feelings of discomfort. People attempt to relieve this inner tension in different ways, such as by rejecting, explaining away, denying facts, or avoiding new information. 2.
But the good thing about this is, you know, some people know, about negative emotions, how people, play this mental mind game. Imagine, people, playing games to where as though they try to act like they want to be a part of something and then they, break it down. Like this is why I say like, the stuff that we talk about, conspiracy theories, stuff like that, microwave weaponry, mind slides, auras, Project MK Ultra, for instance, right? This is why I say, like, you have to look into some of these things. Somebody can tell you that they know about this and then they can manipulate what they know about this, right? But if somebody was really helping you and trying to help you avoid, falling into this, right? Then you would have to realize like why they put you in low vibrational, frequencies, why they tear you down first, you know what I'm saying? Uh and this is one way of how they keep you, keep effects on you. This is like when people do this, this can like the aging process is a part of this, right? Your birthday is a part of this. For instance, like as every year passes and you do a birthday party, you're doing a ritual, right? They're saying, "How old are you?" They're asking you that. First, you light a candle, right? Turn off the lights, you light a candle, right? That's an open door right there, right? And then you have people chanting around that open door, right? And then you ask three times, "How old are you? How old are you?" Right? You ask three times, right? And this is part of the aging process, right? This is how you make one age, constantly make somebody feel like, you say, "Oh, you're 41, act like you're 41, you're 42, act like you're 42, you're 65, act like you're 65." So as this mindset keeps going on, you get 65, and since you think 65 is supposed to be frail, hurt, so on and so forth, that's what you think you have to feel. Oh man, you wake up in the morning, you're like, "Oh man, my age is really showing this time. Like my age is this, my age." We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves, right? So, however you look at this, everything that's happening, everything that's going on is, it's not real. These games that's being played, the way this is, these are not real people that we're dealing with. These are not real people. I promise you they're not, right? This is why sometimes I just sit back and just listen. Sometimes I just sit back because I want to see how they play it out. I want to see how they're trying to play this out. What is the deflection? What is their real point in this? Why are they beating on the subject so much, right? Why are they trying to bait me into this? That's why I sit back and just watch sometimes, right? All of this, "Oh, come up on the panel, get up here, stop being a little this and stop being scared. And why don't you come up here? You listening, but you can't come up here. Oh, you must be with such and such. You must be doing this. You must be doing that." All of that stuff, that's bait. That's bait that somebody's throwing out there. And in my mind, I'm sitting there because I'm trying to think like, why? Why are they doing that? Out of boredom? What is it? Right? So I like to see how it plays out. I like to see, right? So even if you go back and look in the chat, I'm saying I see what's going on here. Okay. I see it, right? So I'm already pointing it out. See what's going on. See what y'all doing here. What type of BS is y'all on? I'm saying it in the comment section because I'm watching it, right? And it doesn't matter how much fast talking somebody does. None of that matters. For the people who's paying attention to it, they're going to see it, right? For the people who wants to sit there and try to, "Oh, we're all just having a good time. Go up there, have a good time. Go up there, joke with them. Go up there, laugh." It's a game. It's a gimmick. The moment I start to joke, the moment I think that it's cool that's when they're gonna try to do this flip. That's when the flip my dip comes. It's a flip my dip. Classic flip my dip, right? Catch an attitude with you, so on and so forth, and then start cursing you out. And then, "Oh, well, I don't have to be here." All of that stuff. It's a game to try to make you feel a certain type of way about them. It's a game. It's a manipulation game. How you doing, Maria? And no matter how many times I keep on telling them, like, I'm not falling for it. I don't want to. It's the same old game. The same game. It's a manipulation. Like, think about like somebody, think about you wanting to get into a club or something like that, right? And then they finally say, "Oh, come on, you can come in. You can come into the club. Come on, you could be a part of the club." Right? But you already know that they're going to try to find a reason to kick you out because they don't want you there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to accept you. You know what I mean? All of that like, you know, praisal of somebody who tried to tear you down, so on and so forth, and then you give me a full attitude on something. Like, think about that. Give that energy to the person that you sitting there listening to in the Discord. as you're a part of his coffee Discord and all of that other stuff. Go give that energy to him. But you just willing to take it out on anybody. And it's crazy to me because no matter how much, if you go back and look at yesterday, right? Go back and look at yesterday. I tried to limit myself on the conversation. So to drag it all the way to today and then to force me to try to come up, like force me to try to come up, talking all kind of shit. Oh, you must be this, you must be that. Oh, what you with Denot? Let me find out you and Denot talking to each other. All these jokes, all these jokes. But as soon as somebody try to joke back, oh, you got me messed up. You got what? Come on. First, you trying to play it off like, yeah, I can never be into somebody like him, so on and so forth. Like nobody don't see the shots that you taking. And that's why it's so hard to be genuine with people because people will think that they can give you a public display of disrespect, right? And you know, a private apology. They'll give you a public display of disrespect and then a private apology. For what is we doing this for? What is the game here? What is the game? Y'all tell me what's the game. Because if I'm not mistaken, OKP is doing a live right now. And apparently it's a striking war going on. Everybody page is at risk of being taken. Apparently, they trying to do a whole war game on taking pages now. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. There's a whole war game now. I listen. What's going on with you? I don't even listen. I ain't even trying to pretend like I didn't see it. I already seen it. From the moment the jabs was being taken, from the moment, she tried to be like, oh yeah, you might be able to get Golden and Maria and this person like that, but you ain't getting me. Da, da, da. I already seen it. She was looking for a way to attack, looking for a way to, you know what I mean? Like that's why I keep on saying like hurt people hurt people. I'm not in that space anymore to where as though I'll keep wanting to play that hurt game. I'm not in that mindset anymore to keep on playing that game with people. You know what I mean? Like misery truly loves company. They want that shit, you know? All of that going back and you're in Sean Davy Way's Discord listening to him on another phone while you're over in Maggie's live. You're playing both sides. You're still playing both sides. No wonder why Maggie's going to lose her page because you're playing both sides. You're helping them take Maggie's page and pretending like you're rocking with Maggie. And I think that's the most horrible thing to do right there. Is to pretend like you friends with Maggie as you help them take her page. It's diabolical. That's why I keep on saying I don't want to play these games with people. I see the manipulation. I see it. She's trying to, tear Maggie away from all the people that really support her, so on and so forth, bringing up Maria, bringing up me, right? Maggie sitting there, oh, Maria, he was in Maria's DM, so on and so forth. What y'all trying to do? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I could do what the fuck I want to do. I'm grown. I can jump in whoever DMs I want to jump in. Y'all bringing it to YouTube, trying to put it out there on some old spectacle shit Like, oh yeah, he was telling her how much he likes her smile. What the fuck you mean? You can't compliment nobody no more in this world? Y'all gotta make this make sense. How y'all think that y'all get to go around, judge, tear down, criticize, ridicule anybody that y'all want. But as soon as somebody joke with y'all, y'all get to curse them out and do all of this extra stuff. Y'all gotta make the stuff y'all doing make sense. That's not even the point, Maria. It does not matter if two grown people decide to be in each other's DMs. That's not nobody business. Think about this. Before I even open the door to either one of them, they're already trying to control. Think about that. They're already trying to control. They're already trying to do this extra shit in somebody's life. Think about that. That's weird as hell. That they think that they can try to use somebody's personal life for content. That's what that was. It does not make any sense. They keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like, I'm grown, you grown, and it wasn't like I was like, hey, they trying to portray it to make it seem like I was, I jumped in your DMs to try to be like, oh, what's up with you? Like, when we gonna get together, right? All I did was pay a compliment where a compliment should be, right? That's like seeing somebody with a nice shirt and like you wanting to tell them that they got a nice shirt, but because somebody else is going to look at you wrong for saying it, you don't want to tell them that they got a nice shirt. If I think somebody got a nice smile, I'm gonna tell them they got a nice smile. You got a beautiful smile. They try to make it seem like they so accepting of everybody, but then they slamming the door on people and judging people and so on and so forth. I paid a beautiful woman a compliment a year ago. A year ago. It even if we go back and look at that, right? This is the weirdest shit ever. This is why I say this sector is just weird. That's why I say this sector is just weird because that's the weirdest shit ever. Even if you go back, look how long ago this was. 2025, February of 2025. February of 2025. Come on. That shit is weird. That is weird. Cause that's weird to me. Like they make it hard for somebody to like just like that shit is weird. You can't just try to, man, that shit is weird. Like that shit is weird. That's just weird to me, you know? Like that's why I say like it's not to be taken serious. These are characters. They're doing this for YouTube. They're not doing it to genuinely get to know me. They don't want to know me. They doing that shit for YouTube. They doing that shit for clicks and views. That has nothing to do with like trying to really like know somebody, any of that. It's weird as hell. Hey, y'all picking and choosing what's to be taken serious and what's not to be taken serious. You know, y'all picking and choosing. I listen. I just pop up when I pop up. You know, I kick it when I kick it. That's it. I let everybody be who they gonna be. You know, I let everybody, roll how they're gonna roll with everything that they're doing. Like it's just weird to me, like how they keep on trying to make these different variations of attacks and different variations of projections and stuff like that. Like everybody knows that's over here that comes over to this page. I ain't never been on here looking for no relationship. I ain't trying to be with nobody on no black tea sector, none of that shit. Everybody knows that. So to keep on pulling me into this idea of sexualizing like whatever they doing, that shit is weird to me. That shit is weird. They sit there and tell me how they can do this and how all this weird shit. Like that's weird. That's weird. And the reason why I say it's weird is because it's a lure tactic. It's a bait. It's a bait to try to get you to say something. You know what I mean? They're going to try to get you to say something, and then they're going to use what you said, right? While they're putting all of this ammunition out for people to try to attack you on, right? They putting all this ammunition out there, right? Oh yeah, he's in the car doing this. He's in the car doing that. He's doing this. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like I'm Ubering and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just out here fucking scraping the bottom of the barrel out here, right? Don't know nothing about what I'm really doing. Don't know nothing about my life. I could be a rich motherfucker pretending to be poor. Don't know shit, but projecting all of these different falsitries to try to make me look in the image that she feel comfortable with seeing me in. Not my real life, but how she want to see me. Oh, we don't care if you in the car Ubering. We don't care that you a Uber driver. All these fucking jokes and attacks, insults, belittlements, defamation of characters, all of that stuff. But what we was doing, we trying to uplift Lady T, talk positive to Lady T, so on and so forth. But negative only knows negative. They don't know how to be a part of a group of people that knows how to uplift each other. They don't know how to be a part of a group of people that knows how to build each other up. They only know how to tear each other down. So even when they get in a group, they think iron sharpening iron and tearing that group apart is building the group. But while she's still kicking it over there with Sean Davy Way, who tried to bring charges against her, allegedly, right? Who did all of this stuff towards her, all these attacks towards her, right? She's still full heartedly supporting his Discord, sitting in there, listening to them and all of that stuff. That's playing in our face. That's the same thing. Like if one of your friends came to you in a domestic violence relationship and you helping them to get away from from their the person that hurt them and whatever the case may be, and they sitting there going back to that person, sneaking out with that person while you sitting there trying to get them out of the you driving them around, taking them from place to place. They calling that person, letting them know where they at. Yeah, we about to be at this hotel, so on and so forth. Come on, man. This a game. This a game to them. This a game to them. This a skit. This is nothing more than another skit. That's why she keeps laughing. That's why she keeps joking about it. Y'all feelings and emotions might be in it. Y'all might be really giving her that energy and that support and all of that shit. But to her, that shit is a game. The only real people that's being manipulated is the people that's giving her the energy. Oh, we love you, we love you, we love you. To her, that shit is a game. That shit is a game, man. She say that shit so everybody can beg her to stay. She say that shit so everybody can kiss her ass. Like, that's why she says that. Like, oh well, I'm just not going. I'm gonna take a break from YouTube, so on and so forth. So everybody in the comment section can be like, please don't, Lady T. Please don't go anywhere. Please stay, please. That's a fucking game, man. That shit is a game. All that shit is a game. That shit is a game. Like, pay attention. That shit is a game. People always show who they truly are. They can pretend to be a pretense. Their pretense only lasts so long. They can only pretend so long. You know what I mean? They can only pretend so long. They're going to show who they are. They only could pretend for so long. They only could put the front up for so long. You know what I mean? That is a game. We just don't want to play it. We don't want to play the game. You know, we don't want to play that game. You know, we don't want to play that game. That's it. You don't, come on now. I want y'all to think about this. Do you think, be honest, be honest. Do y'all honestly think Lady T want Maggie to find love on YouTube before she find love on YouTube? Be honest. Be honest. Do Lady T look like she wants somebody else to find a relationship before she find a relationship? Lady T, the same type of person that says, because if I ain't gonna be happy, nobody gonna be happy. And it ain't even about that whole scenario, right? Because I can care less because that's the furthest thing from my mind, right? That is the furthest thing from my mind. I don't even see them like that, right? But the concept of them sitting there, right? Yeah, you absolutely right. You can find love anywhere. You right. You right. But some people, even though some people might want you to find love, they don't want you to find it before they do. That's just like heaven. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but they don't want you to get there before them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants everybody to make it. I want you to make it to heaven. I want you to make it to heaven. I want everybody to make it to heaven. But they don't believe that somebody gonna make it there before them. If somebody came back and said they made it to heaven, everybody be like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. And it's only because they didn't make it there yet. So because they didn't make it there yet, they'll deny anyone who says that they made it there. Just like people who can't love, like people who can't love their self, they'll deny anybody else from loving their self. They'll think that you can't love yourself and you can't be happy with yourself and you can't achieve all these things because they don't feel like they can do it themselves. That's why I try to just stay out of it, right? Laugh, you know, I try to stay out of it. Didn't want to say anything. But if you go back and watch, and I don't know if any of y'all do that, go back and watch that live. Look how many times she tried to bait me up on a panel. Try to make it seem like, oh, y'all scared to come up. Oh, I'm about to end. I'm about to leave. They don't want to come up. Blah 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 blah. Look how many times they try to get me all the way from the Discord thing. Oh well, you know, Ralph the Wise can come up, or Denot can come up and explain to you that Discord thing, so on and so forth. Just kept on trying to get me up on a panel. I knew from that moment, like, this is something's going on. What's happening? What's happening in this sector that they trying to get me up on a panel to, you know, I knew it. I knew it, you know? I don't see like how I keep on explaining to them like, hey, I see the game, I see the gimmick. Right. I don't even I just see the, you know what I'm saying? I just see it. I just see it. I can't explain to people how I see it. I see the energy when it shifts and everything. I see it.
Project MKUltra, sometimes referred to as the CIA's mind control program, was the code name given to a illegal and clandestine program of experiments on human subjects, designed and undertaken by the United States Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. Experiments on humans were
I
intended to
just see it.
identify and develop drugs and procedures to be used in interrogations and torture, in order to weaken the individual to force confessions through mind
No,
control.
Maria, I seen your
Organized through
jokes.
the Scientific
You know what I'm
Intelligence
saying?
Division of the Central Intelligence.
I knew you were joking, you know what I mean? You had to be joking because we're not even in the same state, you know what I mean? You're literally all the way on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So I knew you were joking in the comment section with what you were putting, but two times I made a joke, right? Two times I made a joke in the comment section. And the first time I made a little joke, right? She tried to snap. She tried to do the little bite, and you know what I'm saying? She tried to snap a little bit. I was like, okay, I see what this is. I see what's happening, right? So when I made the joke towards Maggie, because Maggie had said something uh about, sharing a man, right? So when Maggie said something about sharing a man, right? I was like, oh, I knew you wanted to be a sister wives because it's going back to last year when Maggie said that she didn't want to be a sister wife, because she number one and all of that stuff. So I was joking with Maggie saying, I knew you wanted to be a sister wife, right? Lady T gonna sit there and make it seem like I was talking to her. You ain't never ever hear me flirt with you ain't never ever hear me joke with Lady T like that. You ain't never hear me ask Lady T as much as her mango is floating around. You ain't never hear me ask to see it. You ain't never hear me ask, oh, send me a picture of it. Everybody else done seen it. You ain't never hear me. Never. But then if I say how I truly feel about her, I would be wrong, right? You know what I'm saying? But you ain't never hear me try to flirt with her, do none of that shit. You know what I mean? She try to force herself into the part of it so that way she can be like, you got me fucked up. You ain't my type, nigga. Da 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 da. This, that, and the third. Well, first of all, I would never ever even try to make a pass at you. Not in real life, this life, the next life, none of that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Playing in Maggie's face. Cause Maggie's showing her type. Maggie showing Ladies T tight. Your Lady T go after ugly niggas so she can feel like she the prettiest one in the relationship. That's what Lady T do. Lady T like ugly niggas so she can feel pretty in the relationship. Sean Davy Way, that nigga sucked his thumb when he was younger. You can tell by the bridge in his teeth that he sucked his thumb when he was younger. You sitting here going after people who chasing doo-doo, and you sitting there trying to scold Maggie for liking abs, and you sitting here chasing doo-doo dingalings. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Who would want something after that? You running around looking to peg somebody. You ain't looking for monogamy. You ain't looking for nothing genuine. You ain't looking for nothing real. That's why I say these are characters on here. This shit is not real. This shit is not real. These are characters making it seem like your way of thinking is okay. Like it's okay for you to go after that type of person, but then shunning somebody else for going after a heterosexual. Something's off in your mind. Something's wrong in your brain. Yeah, but that's not, they wasn't even talking about the power that's in it. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even talking about the power that's in it. She wasn't even talking about none of that. She's sitting there trying to make it seem like her way of thinking is the right way of thinking. Like her idea of what she got is the right way of thinking, and then trying to look up at her nose up at everybody else. Like somebody would want her. Like everybody want her. Because anytime somebody say something to me, they gonna try to make it seem like we doing this and we doing that and da 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 da. But you just put that on everybody else. You just put that on everybody else. You put that on Maria. You put that on me. You put that on Maggie. You over here putting it on everybody else, trying to make it seem. I say I'm in a car. Oh, we don't care that you doing Uber. We don't. So you defaming me, trying to belittle me, and at the same time, nobody's supposed to say nothing about you. You putting yourself on a pedestal on Maggie's platform. Putting yourself on a pedestal on Maggie's platform. I wasn't even about to give my energy to that. Like, I just wanted to go up and say, like, yo, listen, you trying to give people ammunition and take shots at somebody, you know what I'm saying? Trying to give people ammunition, talking about I'm in the Uber and this, that, and the third, and probably talking to Denat, and Maria's probably in the car with me, and all of this other shit, knowing damn well AT2 will host a live and try to make that his title, knowing that they'll host a live and try to make it their title. But you sitting there trying to, and you, so that's why I put in the comment section, like, damn, Lady T, are you friend or foe? That's why I put that in the comment section, because she coming like the op. She coming like the op. Everybody else joking and getting along and making it seem like, yeah, you know, and she like, mm-mm. You might have Golden fooled, you might have Maria fooled, but you ain't got me fooled. What? So you trying to say Golden's dumb, Maria's dumb, Maggie's dumb for liking me? That's basically what she's saying. She's insulting y'all. She's sitting there insulting y'all and making it seem like she's cool with y'all. And y'all don't see that? She making it seem like y'all wrong. Y'all don't see that? She taking shots at Maggie. The not in the comment section trying to take shots at Maggie, like, oh, there you go, trying to mess with another bum again. Are you serious? Like, out of everybody in the black tea sector, no matter if I was out there, you know, in the double wide, no matter if I was out there, I look the cleanest out of everybody in the black tea sector. What is you talking about? These people faces are sweating. It, matter of fact, how about this? How about we do a go live party? How about everybody just go live and show their location, show their house, go live from your phone and walk around and show us where you living at. Everybody's in these little corners of their house where you just see the same thing. I showed y'all multiple different places. I showed y'all my sister's house was nice, right? I showed y'all the concept of this is very plain. These people projected a idea of my life and y'all ran with it. Y'all decided to see me as a broke person. Y'all decided to see me as a bum, right? Not the entrepreneur that I am, not the fact that I'm sitting here telling y'all about uh business and brands that I'm trying to come out with, the patents, the nonprofit organization, all of that shit. Y'all decided to see me as a bum. I told people in the Discord a year ago, however long ago, I said it doesn't matter what I do. I'm gonna say y'all did it. Whether we get the goat fence, I'm gonna say y'all got the goat fence. I said no matter if we get the rabbit fence, I said I was gonna put everything on y'all and watch what the internet do with it. And they think that y'all funded everything that took place. I guess y'all got the goats out there. I guess y'all got the goat fence out there. I guess y'all got the rabbit fence out there. I guess y'all got the chickens out there. Y'all did everything. Y'all got the RV park filled up. Y'all did all of that. Think about that. And everybody knows that my page ain't doing those type of numbers for me to still got all of that done. So how y'all still not seeing the bigger picture? How y'all still not seeing the bigger picture? I showed y'all that with or without that these things was getting done. Right? The only thing I said was do what y'all will. Like if y'all want to support, support. If y'all want to donate, donate. Right? I'm telling y'all that everything is going to go to the right cause. It's going to go to what I'm saying it's going to. And I showed and proved, right? I guess Golden's $10 got the goat fence done with the animals and stuff that's out there. Do we have to go through the videos in order for y'all to? But that's why I stopped talking about it, because y'all, I come to the realization that people only see what they want to see. You know, people only see what they want to see. While they sitting here gassing y'all up for whatever, I'm driving around looking for 50 acres of land. While people sitting here talking whatever they talking, I'm driving around looking for acres of land. And y'all, come on, man. We not on the same page. We not on the same page. I'll show y'all how we not on the same page. Watch this. I never, ever, ever showed y'all nothing of who I really was. I don't need to brag or boast about anything that I do in life. I don't feel like that's going to get me the right people around me, right? I don't feel like bragging is going to get me the right people around me, flashing, doing all of that stuff. There's no point of doing it, right? I told y'all go ahead and make up whatever y'all wanted to make up about my life. because y'all stories will sound more interesting than how boring my life really is, right? I said that. I said that y'all go ahead, make up whatever y'all want to make up about my life because my life is a boring life. I live a boring life. I like helping people. I care about other people. I like going out there, helping people achieve their dreams, right? I've been saying that. I wasn't out here trying to brag or be fancy or I wasn't trying to do none of that shit. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to do that. Y'all want to be seen. I never wanted to be seen. Y'all want to be fancy. Y'all want to do that shit. Y'all want to make it seem like I'm a bum. Y'all want to make it seem like I'm broke. Y'all want to make it seem like I'm poor. That's y'all idea of me. That's not the reality that's being lived. I got nice things. I like helping people. If people know what I got, they'll try to take advantage of me. So I try to keep that quiet. But what the fuck is we talking about here? Y'all keep trying to make it seem like a nigga ain't got shit and a nigga uneducated and this, that, and that. That's y'all. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about that. I just gotta let y'all continue painting reality how y'all want to paint reality. I don't have to live in y'all reality. But y'all can paint reality how y'all want to. You know what I mean? I don't live in their reality. But I allow them to paint reality how they best see it fit. Because that's what they gotta live in. We don't have to live in their reality. So we don't try to argue or fight or combat their reality. Let them tell their story how they want to tell their story. You know? That's why all of them, trying to sue each other now.
Get back. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Nah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every thought sensor. They don't like it when we speak. When we peak, they're living under pressure. It's not a life for the weak or the meek. Gotta rise that temperature. It's real cold in these streets. Bring the heat. A spiritual venture. Gotta watch who you greet, who you meet. You know you do right, so they tell you you're wrong. Put up a fight, they don't like that you're strong. Crave that control, so they string you along. Catch a break, that shit's prolonged. When you know you don't belong, so it's back to the same old con. With a song, bringing facts, so they want you gone. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Take and throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Represent for the flock, time weighing like a boat of tick-tock. No promise, no hope, no joy from the clock. Just annoyance when they circle and they watch on top. Ooh, that can never be I. Set the mindset of a guy who believes in the lie. Got no feelings, can't cry. Hand over your money as you watch them feast with the beast. And out there you reap a reward. Stay poor, stay lured, stay quiet, stay north. Now's not the time to give in or give up. Can't blame their way when you find yourself stuck. Don't be surprised when they show you fake love, and that's a message from the God above. The real ruler, millimeter, taking shots, aiming for your bluff. You don't like it, oh well, tough. Suck it up, get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Then throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. King of wands, use your freedom as a pawn. Not too fond of any bond. The grass ain't greener when it comes to your lawn. Shit ain't brighter when it comes to your dawn. They wanna make it rain, leave no rainbow for your pain. They wanna pick your brain just to call you insane. All aboard the ego train, they can't move, stuck in chains, detained, trapped in a game. Cameras, they stalk you, you know you can't hide. Stick to yourself if you can't choose a side. Get you some sense and let go of your pride. Say goodbye to the old life, cause it died. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Then throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Get back. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Nah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every thought censored. They don't like it when we speak. When we beat. They're living under pressure. It's not a life for the weak or the meek or the meek. Gotta rise that temperature. It's real cold in these streets. Bring the heat. A spiritual venture. Gotta watch who you greet, who you meet. You know you do right, so they tell you you're wrong. Put up a fight, they don't like that you're strong. Crave that control, so they string you along. Catch a break, that shit's prolonged. When you know you don't belong, so it's back to the same old con. With a song, bringing facts, so they want you gone. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Take and throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Represent for the flock, time weighing like a boulder tick-tock. No promise, no hope, no joy from the clock. Just annoyance when they circle and they watch on top. Ooh, that can never be I. Set the mindset of a guy who believes in the lie. Got no feelings, can't cry. Hand over your money as you watch them feast with the beast. And how dare you reap a reward. Stay poor, stay lured, stay quiet, stay ignored. Now's not the time to give in or give up. Can't blame their way when you find yourself stuck. Don't be surprised when they show you fake love, and that's a message from the God above. The real ruler, millimeter, taking shots, aiming for your bluff. You don't like it, oh well, tough. Suck it up, get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Then throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. King of wands, use your freedom as a pawn. Not too fond of any bond. The grass ain't greener when it comes to your lawn. Shit ain't brighter when it comes to your dawn. They wanna make it rain, leave no rainbow for your pain. They wanna pick your brain just to call you insane. All aboard the ego train, they can't move, stuck in chains, detained, trapped in a game. Cameras, they stalk you, you know you can't hide. Stick to yourself if you can't choose a side. Get you some sense and let go of your pride. Say goodbye to the old life, cause it died. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Then throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself.
my man. You say it on loop like it's part of the plan. Delusional stalker, can't take a hint. You a trick ass, old bad built ass bitch. Lot lizard lurking, smelling like regret. Tryna come for Atlas, girl, place your bet. Bad built bitch with a stale taco wilted lettuce between your legs. Big rig queen with a brain on E. You chase that man like a damn fiend. Pop a pill, sis, you off your meds. The voices talking, they all in your head. No, somebody check on this chick. She fell for a man who hit reverse quick. My man, it's getting pathetic. He dodging you like bills and credit. My man, Donut don't want you, please understand. Donut don't want you. He wants his number to be covered in doodle. You rode the short bus, never learned the route. Jump in deep waters, forgot how to get out. Gasping, grasping, now you yelling names. Got Atlas in your mouth, girl, stay in your lane. He don't want you, that ain't hate, it's facts. You chasing a ghost with emotional cracks. Back it up, trucker, park in reverse. You need a psych, evolving a nurse. My man, sounding like a broke down fan. Go cry in your cab, clutching a plan, but baby, he ain't your man.